Name 4 countries in the North American continent.
Sir, 4 countries in the North America is LA, Los Angeles, USA.
Los Angeles.
Yes, sir.
Dhruv,
Yes, sir.
good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Are you comfortable?
Yes, I am comfortable.
Okay, let's start the interview. Please tell me something about yourself.
Sir, my name is Dhruv Solanki and I'm 18 years old. I come from Virar, which is in Maharashtra. And Virar is really famous for the Nala beach as well as the Jivdani temple. Sir, I've completed my class 10th from Matrix Academy
Speak
School.
louder.
Sir, I've completed my class 10th from Matrix Academy School, which is CBSE affiliated, and I've scored an overall of 80%. And I've completed my class 12 from the same school with an overall of 72% with a PCM aggregate of 69.3%. I belong to a nuclear family consisting of 5 members. Apart from my parents, I have a younger sister and a grandmother. So my younger sister is currently studying in class 9 and my mother is a really good homemaker. So my father works in Merchant Navy as a messman. And apart from academics, I have played volleyball for 2 years during my 11th and 12th. And I have represented my school at district level, which is a big achievement for me as my school was particularly not that competent in the sports. And to represent it at district level was a big achievement for me.
You represented your school at district level for what?
Sir, for volleyball.
For volleyball, okay.
And sir, apart from this, I've also done a course of Advanced Excel. And my hobbies are that in my free time, I like to play volleyball or sketch while listening to music. And my strengths are that I am a responsible and a team worker. So my life goal is that I want to be a responsible son and be a good seafarer, supporting my family financially and helping them, as well as looking after my professional growth and learning the skills and knowledge necessary in order to excel in this field.
You said you are responsible.
Yes, sir.
How can you say that you are responsible?
Sir, as I'm the eldest son of my family, and during my 12th, a few weeks before my 12th examination, my grandfather, to whom I was really close to, passed away. And sir, due to this, there were a lot of emotional aspects going on in my life. But sir, and as an Indian family, a lot of people come to see us and emotionally consult us as my grandfather passed away. So due to this, a lot of family members were coming to our home regularly, and to maintain them, I had to help my mother, and which is why I look over for most of the household works and helping my mother in this.
Now, the reason why I asked you this question is that was a single instance where your responsible nature was reflected, right?
Yes.
But what I can see is, as a student, what do you think? What is the responsibility of a student?
Sir,
What is the first responsibility of a student?
Sir, the first responsibility of the student is that he should be consistent and disciplined
Towards studies.
towards his studies.
But I can see that your PCM is 69.3,
Yes, sir.
right? Which means somewhere you were not able to devote time towards your studies,
Yes.
which shows you are irresponsible, not responsible.
Sir,
What do you have to say about it?
Sir, as a few weeks before my 12th examination, my grandfather passed away. And sir, due to this, a lot of people would come in our home and stay most of the time, which is why it was difficult for me to perfectly focus on my studies. But sir, even after facing all of these challenges, I tried my best to get out enough time in order to focus on my studies and score my PCM.
When did that happen? It was the time,
Sir,
around which time of the month this happened?
Sir, I'm not...
Of the year.
Sir, during 2024,
What was the month?
February or March.
February or March. So, just because of those two months, you think that you got just 69.3 in PCM,
Yes, sir.
which means that you did not study throughout the year?
Sir, I did study throughout the year, but most of my time went to looking after my parents and looking after my family, which is why I had less time to study on myself.
So, were you supposed to cook for them? I mean,
Yeah.
like you said, most of your time was invested towards helping your parents.
Yes.
So, what exactly were you doing? Because what I think is you are just blaming the circumstances for your failure.
Sir, I do not believe that, but sir, I had to look after my household. I had to clean my house. I had to cook for them as well. At times, these were the circumstances that I was facing, and even after that, I tried my best to study.
Okay, so why do you want to join Merchant Navy?
So I want to join Merchant Navy as my father has been working in this industry for a pretty long time. And sir, my father once had a dream of becoming a officer and a captain in this industry. But sir, due to some circumstances and financial conditions, he could not pursue his career in this field. And sir, coming from a middle class family, he was not able to afford such fees. And sir, pursuing my passion in merchant navy and joining this field would not only make myself be professional, but it will also help my father feel proud as I will complete a dream that he once had. And sir, apart
So
from
basically,
this,
that's your father's dream, right? It's not your own dream to be part of maritime industry.
sir, before I knew that my father had this interest in this field, I was passionate towards this because during my ninth standard, when I was not completely aware about much career options, I consulted my father about which field I should join, and from then on, he could give me particular reasons on why I should join merchant navy, as he personally worked in this field. So I had that passion at that time as well. In order to join this field, I was curious about what I can do in this field. And sir, after having that passion and after telling my father that I'm pursuing this field, then he told me about his struggle that he went through.
Okay, now the question is because you have no PCM
Yes, sir.
and the other candidates who have applied for the DNS this year, most of them they have their PCM aggregate above 75%. Why should we select you?
Sir, you may please consider me because of my skills, such as I am responsible, I'm a good
No,
team
you are
worker.
not. I still doubt because if as a student your responsibility was to secure good percentage PCM wise at least. So what else?
Sir, apart from this, you can consider me for my good team working qualities as well as working hard and consistent in my in the task I do. Sir, I believe that the ship is a really big machine and there are few people to maintain it. And with good team working and helping each other out and assisting each
But that's
other.
a general statement that you are a team worker and on the ship teamwork is required.
Yes, sir.
How do you fit in that role? That is the actual question.
Sir, as I've played volleyball, which is a team sports, we have to like help each other out in order to get a score, a single score in a match. And sir, due to this, you have to be consistent with your friends or the partner that you're playing with. You have to build a good connection with them in order to secure a match. And sir,
I
I
mean,
believe
that's a general statement, but so what I can see is you're just providing us with the general statements. So what was your role? You can just, I mean, you can share examples of particular matches where things were very tight and you were the one who led from the front. That's when I can call you a team worker, team leader, or team player.
yes,
You're
sir.
just giving general statements,
Yes, sir.
isn't it?
Yes, sir. I have an example. During my semi-finals of district level competition, we had to win that particular match in order to get into the semi-finals.
Another general statement.
We
Everybody has to win a semi-final to reach the finals, isn't
yes,
it?
but I'm telling about the tight spot that we were in, sir. During that, it was really necessary for us to get into that. But sir, when we were like playing the game, we had to win 3 sets, but we won 1 set, and the opponent team won 1 set. We had to win another set in order to win that game,
Okay.
and it was a tight space. We were almost equal. We were in deuce, and at that point of time, my team was really demotivated. They were not able to play properly. They were not able to receive the ball properly. And at that time, I called my coach out, and told them that I want a half time in order to motivate my teammates. So at that time, I took a half time, and then I told them that even if we do not win
So
the match,
half time can be availed any point of time.
no, sir. You have to. You have almost two half times. You can tell the coach that you want a half time, and then you can
Okay.
communicate with the teammates. So at that time,
So what did you discuss with your team?
sir, I told them that even if we do not win the match, we still have a better opportunity in the future, and we can try next year. And sir, I told them that play as you have played for the past matches as well, and be confident in what you do.
Okay.
So at that time, they were a little motivated, but sir, we still lost the match after not being able to score 2 points.
So how can you relate this instance to the working environment of a ship?
Sir, as I believe that a ship is a really big machine and few people are there to
It's
maintain
not
it.
about believing, it is.
It is a really big machine and there are really few people to maintain a ship. And I believe that we can assist each other and help each other out emotionally as well as physically so that the burden on them is less and we can effectively maintain a ship.
Okay, Dhruv, tell me one thing. Imagine a situation you are in the middle of Atlantic Ocean.
Yes, sir.
The next port is about 15 days away from your current location, and there is some emergency. Suddenly, you get a call from your family that there is an emergency with one of your family members, medical emergency.
Yes.
How will you react to that situation?
So first of all, I believe in my family and the relatives that I have. I will stay calm and talk to them first of all that what situation is going on and get a gist of the situation. So after that, I will tell my family to be a little calm as there are relatives that I really trust whom can help them in this situation and can emotionally support them as well. And sir, I will tell them to be calm and after that, every 2 to 3 days, I'll call them and check on them regularly so that they are not unstable.
Okay, great. So Dhruv, now we can move on to the technical segment.
Yes.
After the technical segment is done, there are a few more questions I'm left with, which I'll ask you later. Okay.
Yes.
So let's move on to the technical segment. All the best.
Okay, Dhruv.
Yes, sir.
So you got 69.3% in PCM, okay?
Yes.
So what do you mean by physics?
Sir, physics is a branch of science which deals with the study of natural phenomena, which can be termed in the form of laws and can be expressed in the form of laws.
Okay. Can you give one example with relate to the natural phenomena?
Sir, one example that I can give about natural phenomena is that Newton's first law of motion, which states that an object will be in rest or in motion unless and until an external force acts on it. And sir, even Newton's third law of motion, which states that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. We can use this in our daily life, such as walking. We exert a force on the ground in the backward direction, and the ground exerts a force on our feet in the forward direction.
Okay. A rainbow, how rainbow formed?
So, rainbow is formed due to the total internal reflection of light, dispersion of light, as well as so due to these two phenomena. And sir, when a light shines on the water droplet, it disperses it into its 7 continuous colors, which forms in a beautiful display of light.
Okay. As you said that total internal reflection, right?
Yes.
In rainbow formations. So can you explain total internal reflection?
So, total internal reflection is a phenomena where the light bends inside a particular medium and it bends twice in order to get out of the medium.
Okay. Is there any condition which is
Sir,
required to TIR?
So, the condition that are required for TIR is that the angle of incidence should be greater than the critical angle and the light should pass from denser medium to rarer medium.
Okay. Light should pass from denser medium to
Rarer medium.
medium. Okay. Can you explain the mirage?
Sir, mirage is an optical phenomena in which a distant object appears to be present even though it is not actually there. And sir, this happens due to total internal reflection of light, as the light has to travel through air with different temperature and densities in order to reach our eyes, which forms a deceptive image.
Okay, good. Any application of TIR?
Sir, application of TIR is in formation of rainbows, in mirage, in
Yeah.
looming.
Wait. Formation of rainbow is not application. Okay, this is the natural phenomena. But I am talking about the application of TIR, in which we can use the TIR concept.
Sir, sir, we can use this in.
Okay, no problem. Okay, can you explain the Archimedes principle?
Sir, the Archimedes principle states that whenever a body is fully or partially submerged in a fluid, it will experience a buoyant force or an upthrust force, which is equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by the submerged part of the body.
Okay, good. So, how does ship move?
Sir, ship moves on the principle of Newton's third law, which states that every action has an equal and opposite reaction, and when a ship moves, the propeller pushes the water in the backward direction, which in turns, in which the water pushes the ship in the forward direction.
Okay. What is the reason behind a iron nail sink into the water. In other hand, ship which is made up of iron is float. Why?
Sir, this happens due to the varying density in both the nail and the ship. As the density of nail is greater than that of the water, which is why it sinks and cannot displace much water. But sir, on a ship, a lot of vacant space is there, present in there. And so due to this, the density of ship is less than the density of water, which is why it floats on water.
Okay, good. Is there any relation between density and flotation?
Sir, there are three main relations between density and water and the nail object. When the density of object is less than the density of water, then the ship will float and be partially submerged. When the density of object is equal to density of water, then the object will be fully submerged but will float. And sir, when the density of object is greater than the density of water, then the object will sink.
Object will
Sink.
sink. Okay, good. Can you explain the Bernoulli theorem?
Sir, Bernoulli theorem states that whenever a fluid is in steady flow, the sum of kinetic energy, potential energy, and pressure energy per unit volume remains constant.
Is there any other condition? A streamline flow, an ideal flow, we are non-viscous, viscous.
Sir, in ideal flow.
Okay, what do you mean by ideal flow?
Sir, ideal flow is when the flow of the water is non-viscous and irrotational.
Irrotational, non-viscous
Irrotational.
and incompressible.
Yes, sir, incompressible.
What do you mean by incompressible?
Sir, it states that like it cannot be compressed or the volume remains constant.
The volume remains constant. Equation of Bernoulli theorem.
Sir, equation of Bernoulli's theorem is that rho gh plus half rho v square plus p is equal to 0.
Plus p equal to 0.
0.
Yeah, constant.
Or constant. Sorry.
Okay. Any example of Bernoulli theorem?
Sir, example of Bernoulli theorem is the blowing away of rooftops during storms as the pressure during storms the wind are in a greater speed, which is why there is a less pressure over the roof, and the air below the roof is in steady flow. And so due to this, a pressure is applied on the upward direction to the roof, which is why it blows off.
Okay. Any application of Bernoulli theorem? So there is a little bit difference between exam and an application, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'm talking about the application.
Sir, the rooftop blowing off was an application.
We want blowing off roof 10 or not? We not want, na? That is not the application.
Sorry, sir.
Flying off aeroplane, designing of ring,
Yes,
like
sir.
this venturimeter. Okay, this is the application of Bernoulli theorem. Okay, no problem. Can you explain the ideal gas equation?
Sir, the ideal gas equation states that pressure and volume is equal to nRT, and in which P is pressure, V is volume, N is number of moles, R is gas constant, and T is temperature.
Okay, T is temperature, right?
Yes, sir.
So what do you mean by absolute temperature?
Sir, absolute temperature is when the temperature is measured in Kelvin. This is called as absolute temperature.
Okay. Charles' law.
Sir, Charles' law states that at constant pressure, volume of a gas is directly proportional to the temperature.
Volume of gas is directly proportional to the
Temperature.
For which temperature? Absolute or any temperature?
Absolute temperature.
Okay. Any example related to this? Charles' law, in which volume is directly proportional to the temperature, keeping pressure is constant. Okay, no.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Working of pressure cooker.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Explain it.
Sir, pressure cooker works on the principle of Gay-Lussac's law, which states that at constant volume, pressure is directly proportional to temperature, and in a pressure cooker, volume is constant, and when we increase the temperature, the pressure inside the pressure cooker increases, which helps us to cook food faster.
Actually, what happened inside the cooker? Why food cook faster? What happened?
Sir, as we increase the temperature, the pressure increases. Due to this, the boiling point of water increases, and this is the reason why food cooks faster.
Okay, it means when we increase the temperature, boiling point of water increase. Okay.
Yes.
So, what is the boiling point of water?
Sir, boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius.
Okay, 100 degrees Celsius, right? Okay. Can we decrease or increase the boiling point of water?
No, sir, it is a natural phenomenon. It will stay constant. But inside a pressure cooker, it will increase.
So we can change, na?
Yes, sir.
With the help of temperature and
Temperature,
pressure.
pressure.
Okay, right. Okay, density of water at 4 degrees Celsius.
Sir, density of water at 4 degrees Celsius
What?
is 1 gram per centimeter cube.
Okay, 1 gram
Per centimeter
per
cube.
centimeter, right? This is the maximum density, right?
Yes, sir.
So, if we increase the temperature of water 0 to 10 degrees Celsius,
Yes.
right? Then what happens in density of water?
Sir, first from 0 to 4 degrees Celsius, it will increase, and then from 4 to 10 degrees Celsius, it will decrease.
Okay, good. Can you explain the Stokes law?
Sir, the Stokes law states that whenever a spherical object is moving through a viscous fluid, it experiences a drag force which is directly proportional to the radius of the sphere and the velocity of the sphere, as well as to the viscosity of the fluid.
Okay, viscosity. So, can you explain the formula? What is the formula
Sir,
of drag force?
Drag force, force is equal to 6 pi eta RV.
6 by eta.
Eta RV.
Okay,
Where
very
eta is the coefficient of viscosity.
coefficient of viscosity. Okay, very good. Can you differentiate between radar and sonar technique?
Sir, the radar stands for radio detection and ranging, in which radio waves are used in order to detect objects in a particular vicinity till a particular distance. And sonar stands for sounding, navigation, and detection, in which the ultrasonic sound is used in order to measure the depth of water bodies.
Depth of
Water bodies.
Okay. Can we use radar technique in underwater? Can we use radar technique underwater?
Sir, I do not think so. We can use radar technique in underwater.
Underwater, no problem. Okay. So, range of sin x. Can you tell me the range of sin x?
So, range of sin x is from -1 to 1.
-1 to
1, yes, sir.
1. Which bracket? Close bracket, open
Or
bracket?
close bracket.
Close bracket. -1 to 1.
1.
Okay. A range of sin square x?
So, range of sin square x is
Yes.
from 0 to 1 in close brackets.
Close bracket. Very good. Sin square x 0 to 1 in close
Close brackets.
Formula of sin 2x?
Sir, sin 2x is equal to 2 sin x cos x or 2 tan x upon 1 minus tan square x.
Okay, very good. A differentiation of cos x?
Sir, differentiation of cos x is equal to minus sin x.
Minus sin x. Very good. Okay. A range of probability?
Sir, range of probability is from 0 to 1 in close brackets.
In close bracket. Very good. Can you give me the SN formula for GP?
Yes, sorry, sir.
SN formula for GP. Sum of GP.
Sum of
Yes.
n terms.
Sum of GP in terms.
Sir, sum of n terms of GP is equal to a by 2 under root 2n minus 1 into d.
A by 2?
N by 2 under root, sorry, can I speak again?
Yes, yes.
Sir, sum of n terms of AP is that,
Not A by GP. Geometric
GP.
progression, yes.
sir, sum of n terms of GP is a r raised to n minus 1 in bracket divided by r minus 1.
Okay. If GP have infinite number of terms, then
Sir, then it will be a upon r minus 1.
A upon r minus 1. Yeah, A upon 1 minus r.
Sir, a upon 1 minus r.
Okay, good. Sum of AP?
Sum of AP.
Yes.
N by 2 into multiply by 2a into n minus 1 into d.
2a into n minus 1 into d, or 2a plus n minus 1 into d?
2a plus n minus 1 into d.
Okay. Okay, product of whole number.
Product of
Whole number.
whole number.
Yes. If I get product of whole number, then what?
Product of whole
Whole
numbers.
number, yes. Whole number. All whole number.
Sir, infinity.
No, this is 0.
Zero.
Okay. Okay, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So limit x tends to 0. Sin x upon x.
Yes, sir. It is equal to 1.
X is equal to
1.
1. Okay. Volume of cone. What is the formula of volume of cone?
Sir, volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square.
1 by
H.
3.
1 by 3 pi r square h.
What is h?
Sir, h is the height of the cone.
Height of the
Cone.
cone. Okay. Okay. TSA of cylinder.
Total surface area.
Yes. Total surface area of cylinder.
Sir, pi r square, pi r plus h.
Pi r.
R plus h.
pi r plus
H.
no, this is not accurate. Okay, 2 pi r bracket में r plus h. Okay, last question. Pascal's law. Can you explain the Pascal's law?
Sir, Pascal's law states that whenever pressure is applied in an enclosed fluid, it experience the forces. Whenever pressure is applied in an enclosed fluid, it is transmitted equally to all parts of the fluid as well as to the walls of the container.
Repeat again.
Sir, whenever pressure is applied in an enclosed fluid, it is transmitted equally to all parts of the water as well as to the walls of the container.
Okay. If I apply 10 Pascal with the help of external source into the fluid, which is incompressible and non-viscous, then what is the change in pressure inside the fluid?
Sir, pressure will remain constant.
So what is the change? If I apply 10 Pascal with the help of external source,
So change in pressure will be 0.
will be 0?
Yes, sir, because it will remain constant throughout the fluid.
Change in pressure equal to beta 10 Pascals, which is not divided. Na? This will equally transmitted to all the fluid. So if I apply 10 Pascal by the external source, the change in pressure inside the fluid will be 10 Pascals only, not 0.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Any questions, sir?
Yes, I have a couple of questions.
Yes.
Okay, Dhruv, who is the current shipping minister of India?
Sir, the current shipping minister of India is.
You missed.
Sir, sorry, sir.
No worries. Name 4 countries in the North American continent.
Sir, 4 countries in the North America is LA, Los Angeles, USA.
Los Angeles?
Yes, sir.
Is that a country or that's a state or city?
So that's a state, sorry, sir. The country
State? Okay,
Yes.
continue.
Sir, USA, Canada, LA, and sir, I'm not aware.
Okay. Which is the biggest port of India and biggest port of the world?
So, biggest port of the world is Shanghai Port, and the biggest port of India is Jawaharlal Nehru Port.
Where is that located?
Sir, it is located near Mumbai, western side.
Okay. Do you know anything about the Baltimore incident?
Uh,
Have you heard of this phrase before?
yes, I have heard about the Baltimore incident, but I'm not able to recall at the moment.
No worries, Dhruv. So we are done with the interview. Do you have any question for us?
No, sir.
No? Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.